Welcome to Bedtime Sleep History. Tonight, we will take a gentle journey back through time, over 2 millennia ago, to the dawn of one of the greatest civilizations ever known, the Roman Empire. As you lie down and begin to relax, let your mind drift softly with the rhythms of history. Breathe in deeply and exhale slowly. Feel your body unwind with each word, as the story of Rome's peaceful rise unfolds, easing you into restful sleep. Let us begin by stepping to the banks of the Tiber River, where a small city was born. Exhale slowly. Rome. Long ago, according to legend, Rome was founded in 753 BCE by 2 twin brothers, Romulus and Remus. They were said to have been raised by a gentle she-wolf, cared for beneath the open sky. The twins grew strong and brave, and it was Romulus who eventually became the first king of Rome, giving the city its name. The story of their origin, whether myth or truth, captures the spirit of resilience and strength that would come to define Rome. In those early days, Rome was a small collection of villages, but the people shared a deep love for their land and each other. The Tiber River flowed calmly nearby, its waters nurturing the soil and the souls of those who lived beside it. The first kings of Rome set the foundations of the city's culture, laws, and religion. They built temples to honor the gods and established rituals that bound the community together in harmony. Among these early rulers were figures like Numa Pompilius, a king known for his peaceful nature and dedication to justice, who crafted laws to guide the people in fairness and respect. Rome's early society was simple yet strong. Families lived close, sharing meals and stories under the evening stars. The city's walls began to grow, not just to protect, but to symbolize the unity of the Romans. Also, after many years under kings, the Romans decided to create a new way to govern themselves, a republic. The Roman Republic was born around 509 BCE. This was a government where citizens could participate, and leaders were elected to serve the people. The Senate, a council of wise men, gathered to discuss the city's affairs. 2 consuls, chosen yearly, led the government with care and balance. This system was not perfect, but it was built on the idea that power should be shared and that the welfare of the community came first. Roman citizens took pride in their role and duties. They gathered in forums, discussing ideas and laws, shaping their city with thoughtful hands. As the Republic grew, so did its ambitions. The Roman legions, trained and disciplined, became a symbol of strength and protection. With steady steps, the legions marched beyond Italy's borders. They secured allies and territories, expanding Rome's influence. Yet their conquests were more than battles. The Romans built roads that connected far-flung cities, allowing trade, culture, and ideas to flow freely. These roads were marvels of engineering, winding through hills and valleys, sturdy and straight. Despite their military might, the Romans valued order and law, bringing stability to the lands they governed. Within the Republic, not all was calm. There were tensions between the wealthy patricians and the common plebeians. The plebeians sought greater rights and protections. Over time, they gained access to offices and laws that safeguarded their interests. Powerful families competed for influence in the Senate. Ambitious men rose and fell, their rivalries shaping Rome's destiny. Yet, through debate and compromise, the Republic endured. The Roman spirit was resilient, always striving toward balance and justice. As Rome expanded, the Republic's delicate balance began to strain. Julius Caesar, a brilliant general and leader, gained popularity with the people and the army. His crossing of the Rubicon River in 49 BCE was a turning point, a step that changed Rome forever. Civil war followed, ending the Republic. Caesar was declared dictator but was assassinated in 44 BCE, an act that led to further conflict. His heir, Octavian, later known as Augustus, emerged victorious, ushering in a new era. Augustus became Rome's first emperor, bringing peace after years of turmoil. Under Augustus, Rome entered the Pax Romana, a time of peace and prosperity lasting over 200 years. The empire flourished with grand buildings, thriving trade, and cultural achievements. Citizens enjoyed stability and security as the empire's borders were protected. Roman law and governance spread, influencing generations to come. As our journey comes to a close, feel the calm strength of Rome's rise soothe your mind. Let the steady pulse of history guide you deeper into rest. Thank you for joining Bedtime Sleep History. May your night be filled with peaceful dreams and timeless tranquility. Soft music fades out. Life in Rome during the Republic was simple, yet full of meaning. Families gathered around warm hearths to share meals made from grains, fruits, and vegetables. The markets buzzed softly with merchants selling olive oil, wine, and fresh bread. Children played gently in the courtyards, their laughter echoing faintly through the narrow streets. Romans wore simple tunics, their clothes comfortable and practical for the Mediterranean climate. Education was important. Boys learned to read, write, and study rhetoric, preparing for future roles in government or business. Girls often learned household skills, passing down traditions from mother to daughter. Religion was woven into daily life. People offered small prayers and sacrifices at home altars, asking the gods for protection and blessings. Festivals and ceremonies filled the calendar with moments of community and joy. The pace of life moved calmly, following the rhythms of the seasons and the rising and setting sun. Rome's legacy is etched in stone, brick, and marble. Their engineering marvels created wonders still admired today. The Roman aqueducts carried fresh water from distant hills into the city, a lifeline for millions. The water flowed gently through arches, a quiet song of civilization's progress. The roads, built with layers of stone and gravel, stretched like arteries across the empire, connecting cities, forts, and villages. These roads allowed messengers to travel swiftly and armies to move with precision. The Grand Colosseum stood as a testament to Roman ingenuity. Its arches and corridors allowed thousands to gather for spectacles and entertainment, the crowd's excitement a soft murmur beneath the stars. Temples rose towards the sky, dedicated to gods and goddesses, their columns reflecting the light of the sun and moon. Each structure was a symbol of Roman order, beauty, and harmony. Roman society was layered and complex, yet bound by shared values. Respect for family, loyalty to the state, and honor in one's duties were held sacred. Patricians, the noble families, held influence in politics and society. Their villas were places of quiet beauty, with gardens blooming under the Mediterranean sun. Plebeians, the common people, worked as farmers, craftsmen, and traders. Their neighborhoods, bustling yet peaceful, were filled with laughter, conversation, and the scent of fresh bread. Public baths were places of relaxation and socializing. Steam rose gently from warm pools, and the chatter of friends filled the marble halls. Romans enjoyed poetry, music, and theater. Plays were performed in open-air theaters, where the voices of actors told stories of gods, heroes, and everyday life. The world was its law. The 12 Tables, created in the early Republic, laid down clear rules for citizens to live by. Justice was a pillar of society. Courts met in the forum, where disputes were resolved with fairness. The idea that all citizens should be treated equally under the law was a powerful concept, influencing societies for centuries. Roman law emphasized duty and responsibility, teaching that a peaceful society depends on respect for rules and for each other. Though empires rise and fall, Rome's legacy endures. Its language, Latin, lives on in many modern tongues. Its architecture and engineering inspire builders around the world. The Roman Republic planted seeds of democracy and citizenship. The ideas of governance and law continue to shape nations today. As you drift deeper into rest, think of the enduring spirit of Rome, a civilization built on strength, wisdom, and calm perseverance. May these thoughts carry you gently through the night. Thank you for sharing this peaceful journey through the rise of Rome with Bedtime Sleep History. May the calm of ancient times soothe your mind, and may you wake refreshed and inspired. Good night, and sleep well.